Katt Williams was on the Dark Side of Hollywood in another interview. I think before this he did the Club Shay Shay interview, so this is afterwards. So let's see what Katt Williams got to say now.
A lot of predictions last year. You kind of became this oracle last year. Did you feel that? That people came to you, you almost became kind of like this, like a little bit of like a crystal ball, you know?
Bro, could you shut up?
I'm honored to get to say the things that I say when I'm saying them, and because you know that I operate from a positive first standpoint in all things, like I assume that it's going to work out for the best, and I understand that if it is for the worst, then I'm prepared to handle that as well. But
I hit the veil, folks, because his demeanor is off.
Did you start to worry any about your own safety and stuff? Because it seemed like you really had some moments where you're kind of, you know, almost channeling
him and told him slow the fuck down.
Truths into
we told you to talk about it, but not like that.
The world.
We told you to talk about it, but not like that. Slow down. Y'all don't be paying attention.
And some people don't like that. You know, some people don't want to. I mean, the dark side of things doesn't really probably enjoy that.
Well, what it was that I was attempting to do was impossible. So before I do this interview, there is no Illuminati. It's just a joke. It's just something that crazy people talk about. There's no such thing as our side and God's side. None of that is even real.
Yeah, they came at him.
I gotta come and make it real.
They came at him, bro.
I have to come and
They
say,
had to sit down with this nigga.
No. Everybody's not the same.
They sat down with this nigga, bro.
So that's why when I said that, nobody came out and went, "That's not true. I'm on God's side." Like, none of them. I'm just,
this nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
The conversation was to
it's not
show
the same energy from the Shay Shay
that there are spiritual things going on in the world, and that there are things that are bigger than just coincidence, and that a ritual is something that you do over and over and over again a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If part of the ritual is wearing a dress, then we should be able to look through entertainment and see all of these people being made to wear a dress. That's what a ritual is. You know what I mean? Like, whether they're white or black, that doesn't matter. There's not other jobs where this is a requirement. Why is this? Yeah. Why is this so necessary?
Yeah, you don't see the dog catcher show up every other year.
I agree with that, but he's very, very cautious.
Like, it's not a thing.
In a nice skirt, you don't see an electrician.
Very cautious of what's coming out of his mouth.
Come up in a blouse every now and then.
Compared to the Shay Shay show.
Right, I'm saying a lot of people that doubt what you say don't read, and they haven't been readers. You know what I mean? Like, books were my
do your homework on the pull-up.
I thought that I could
from them people
learn enough information to be an important person. You know?
Do your homework on Man in Black.
Do you feel like in Hollywood that there are? You know, I've heard you kind of allude to the fact that there's like kind of darker forces that kind of like, you know, that present opportunities to people in trade-off, right? In trade for their own, maybe their own peace, maybe their own reality, maybe a sacrifice of their actual direction that they want. Do you think that really happens, that kind of stuff?
Ooh, that's a long pause. He got to think about what he about to say.
I think everything is controlled and regulated. Mm-hmm.
Smart answer.
You think there's ever ways where we can get to the control room and see who's controlling, or you think that's all?
We're past that. But We don't protect the whistleblower.
Hey, folks killing me with this
Right.
damn cowboy outfit. I ain't gonna hold you. The fuck is he trying to portray?
We don't honor the scout
Your ass is not from
that would tell
the
us
West. The hell?
who it is. Matter of fact, when they get him, we're gonna go,
This nigga down
I
there
could have
from-
told you
I
that
think-
was
what
gonna
he from,
happen.
Ohio?
They're telling too much truth.
Do you think Hollywood has a lot of
Shit
things
like
that they
that?
like hold against people? You know,
Let me Google what guy.
like I had a theory that
A lot of this is human nature.
right. So it's not even Hollywood; it's just human nature.
It starts as human nature.
Right.
Like I'm saying, these things that I'm saying in Hollywood exist in religious circles, in politics, in the medical profession, and yeah.
In any circle of business, really.
Yeah, he from Cincinnati, Ohio. Ain't no way in here you got a cowboy.
They
suit
had a
on.
big bust with Puff Daddy, where he got arrested, and then they've had like accusations and stuff. He hasn't gone on trial, I don't think yet, but. Do you think that there's been speculation that they did that because the timing of that was they wanted to, like,
ain't
use
watching
other
this whole
people that have
interview, I ain't gonna hold you.
allegedly been involved in some of his
Y'all
circles
tune in. I just want to see what he talking about.
they wanted to kind of use, like, okay, you could be next unless you help this political plan. Do you think that's at all possible?
That's how all cases are handled.
Yeah.
Right? So what am I saying? I'm saying if it's car theft and we're going to accuse you of having a carjacking ring, right? We're going to begin by bringing in people that we caught who were robbing cars, who said that you was the boss. They're first in line. And then we're going to bring in victims, the people whose cars you stole and said, yeah, that was him. That's how they build a case. So none of that should be shocking.
You don't put it past them.
It's part of what an investigation
He
is.
pretty much telling you how they set
But
your
do you
ass
feel
up
like
in
they
the
would say to
news.
someone, okay, we're going to bring you in unless...
How
Absolutely.
they make
That's
fake
what they
articles,
do.
fake
Yeah.
news, how they
Even
make...
like in the rap world, like
How
all
they
of the
shame
rappers
people,
that
you know?
you
They
know
telling you.
that
He's
never
telling
been
you.
to jail and never gotten any trouble with the law, but they talk as if their life is opposite of that. Like, those
There
are
is a
federal
shaming
informants,
ritual,
like,
a shaming
really out there?
ritual that exists, and it can be in plenty forms. Do your homework.
that's part of the job is to acquire those. It's like saying, if you're playing chess, do you have any?
Hey, you niggas ever heard of buck breaking? Do your research on buck breaking. That's all. Buck, B-U-C-K, breaking. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna say. Do your research on buck breaking.
Pawns? You have to.
Shit been
Don't
going on
you?
for years, boy.
You
Yeah.
can't start without them.
Think about all the black actors that had to put on a dress. I'm talking about like the movies that you don't even know. Like, okay, take Wesley Snipes for example. What y'all know Wesley Snipes for? What you know Wesley Snipes for? New Jack City. And you know him for Blade. Did you know that he put on a dress in 1994? Randomly as hell. And like one of the first movies he ever did. Ving Rhames, Terry Crews. The list goes on. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know that these niggas... If you don't follow them like that, you don't even know that these people had movies that they put a dress on or was demasculated. Demasculated, whatever the fuck the word is. But what I'm getting to is they popular movies, they didn't do that. It's a movie that you don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? That was tucked. It was tucked in the back, but they in it and they got a dress on. A black man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, do your homework on buck breaking. I ain't gonna talk too much. Do your homework on buck breaking.
Right.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Man, so how do you know who is... That's part of the game, huh? You don't know.
Yo, hold on 1 second. I want to take a minute to show y'all my merchandise. If you see anything you like, go ahead and get you some. You'll be out there looking fly, looking fresh. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. This is how you plan it. If you doing content, you in the entertainment industry, everybody
It kind of makes
game,
it exciting
bro.
too.
We
When you
all
think
playing
about
the
it.
game. It's just how you.
It can
you know
be
what I'm
exciting
saying? Carry
and
yourself.
depressing. This thing does not happen in yearly cycles. Like it's not a every
Do your
12
homework on him
months
asking
thing.
Cat Williams for a
That's
cigarette in the
not
middle
how
of
it
the
works.
interview. Hold on, bro.
So
Nah, we ain't
That's
gonna skip.
how
We ain't gonna
does
skip
not
that.
happen
We not
in-
gonna skip that. Do your homework on
This-
bro
this-
asking for Cat
this
Williams for a cigarette.
thing does not happen in yearly
cameras went off.
cycles. Like it's not a every
Do your
12
homework,
months
folks.
thing.
Or him not having his
That's
own
not
pack
how
of
it works.
cigarettes.
So the age of truth
I don't
is
smoke
not
cigarettes,
1
but do
year.
your homework on him not having his own
the
pack.
beginning
And having to ask
of
Cat Williams.
people
Me
having
and
more
interview.
of a
Fuck you talking about.
thirst
He
for
bogus as hell.
what is true than an appetite for lies.
And Cat Williams bogus for lighting a cigarette.
So
do your
you
homework
sell
on cigarette
lies.
smoking.
It's a harder
talking
road
about?
for you.
Y'all make too much money.
If you
smoking
have
weed.
truths to tell, people are
You
hungry
been with
for
Snoop
that.
Dogg. Do your
and
homework
they'll
on
pay
Snoop
you
Dogg and smoking
handsomely
weed.
to
You
hear
bogus as hell
the
for
truth.
smoking that square.
Wasn't always that way.
What that
It's
is, a
that way
Newport?
right
You
now.
bogus as hell.
Real time.
Do your homework
Whatever
on
that
Newports.
means to you.
Costing $15.
That's the battle
Fuck you
that's
talking about?
going on.
A
There's
whole
people
box.
who
You do your homework.
profit
You tweaking.
from the manipulation
Buy you some
of
weed.
others
You don't need that. Folks.
by getting you to believe something that's not the case.
Do your homework on
And
marijuana.
that's how they make their
Bogus
living.
as hell.
And it is
Cat Williams, you
now
done sat in the car
a
with Snoop Dogg.
difficult
Ain't no way in
time
hell
for
you
those
smoking the square.
entities.
I'm sorry, I ain't listening to nothing he talking about because I'm tweaking off this square.
Do you think that there is actual cloning going on?
Ooh.
We know that there's actual cloning going on. The question I believe you're asking is human cloning.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, sir.
But let's start with the real question.
Gucci
the
Mane.
real question is cloning going on?
Where's Reggie Davis?
It is.
I knew it.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Where
saying,
is Reggie Davis?
Let's just say animal cloning.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Let's
Where's
start
Reggie
there.
Davis?
That's not a myth or
What was
No,
Get
that's
Out
been
about?
done.
that's not a conspiracy theory.
What was
that
Us
we
about?
Are at the point
Shout out
where
Jordan
we
Peele, bro,
have no
for
problem
trying to
cloning
enlighten the black
animals.
community,
If you
bro.
lose a pet, you
Shout out Jordan
can
Peele,
send
bro.
away to these companies,
Y'all ain't waking
and
up.
they will,
They'll
Y'all
fucking
just think this
remix
shit
that
movies.
bitch and send it
Right.
back.
Movies come from real life.
at as close a proximity as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Right? That
Trust me,
we
they're not coming
know
up with these
is
ideas from
possible,
nowhere.
Okay?
Trust
So
me.
Now,
Through Viagen Pets right there.
Stranger Things
So,
is about CERN. Bro.
that's
Hold on, bro. Do your homework. Stranger Things, if you watch Stranger Things, is about CERN. If you think that shit ain't about CERN, your ass is slow. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You are slow. You are a short bus shout. Shout bus shouty. Shout bus. Y'all remember that Gucci shit, that parody? Shout bus shouty. Yeah, that's you. If you don't think Stranger Things is about CERN and the experiments that they're doing in real life, you crazy as hell. But we gonna get back into Cat Williams.
in the animal world. So now in the human world, we know that there are multiple surgeries that we know we can replace this with that. All the way up to, what's our last achievement? Is it heart?
They conscious
The
swapping.
guy passed away with a pig heart,
They conscious swapping. They cloning.
but it worked for, I'm saying,
You
Let
know what
me
I'm
see
saying?
that. Bring
Like,
up that
come on,
pig-hearted
bro.
guy
Like, bro, y'all can't
right there.
yeah.
be living
Two people have
the past
received a
and not
Genetically
believing
modified
shit,
pig
bro.
heart transplant. David Bennett and
this
Lawrence
shit ain't-
Fawcett.
This shit
Both were
ain't
performed in Maryland.
revolving around the internet for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, wake up, bro. Like, wake up. It's not
So,
2000. It's not 1980, folks. It's not 1991.
there's
It's
not-
not 1970. It's
The evidence is there.
2026. You
very
feel me?
much
Look at the
left
technology.
on
Bro,
what it would take.
look at the
as far as
technology.
ability.
Look at the technology that we have in our hands. You think the government ain't 20 years ahead of us? Are you fucking crazy, bro? Are you crazy? Are you crazy, bro? AI and all this shit going on right now. You think the government ain't 10, 20 years ahead of our black ass, white ass, Asian ass, Indian ass? Like, come on, bro. Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? You must be crazy. You crazy, bro. You delusional. You retarded. You think the government ain't 10, 20 years ahead? I'm sorry. We're 10, 20 years behind. You think the government, CIA, FBI, these type of people are not 10, 20 years ahead on technology from what we have access to today? Your ass delusional as hell. I don't give a fuck. You're slow. You're retarded. You're retarded. Your damn iPhone can recognize your face through a COVID mask. And you think you finna get away with doing a crime with a mask on? You're retarded.
These go. So.
Do you think there's any artists now that you think are not the same artists that we thought they were?
You retarded, fuck. Yeah.
If we're only speaking of biology, I've heard that a man's G-spot is in his anal passage, which means I'm gonna go my whole life without ever experiencing it.
Yeah.
By the same token, everybody is a reflection of what they gotta go through to get to where they at, right? And I just know that
I can't help
the
it, bro.
people that have been in
That statement
positions
was
where
just
they
crazy.
decided to do some stuff that they said
Like,
they
what
weren't
the
gonna
hell,
do,
bro?
they don't be the same on the other side.
Exclusive
Nothing they
school
can do can make them seem like what you remember them as.
Have you
I
ever
call it spiritual because I don't know what else to
One
call
more question.
Yeah.
One more question.
have you ever
done.
faced that in your own life where people try to come at you for offers like that? Do you think that like stars and get offered that kind of thing? Like to compromise
Hit
themselves
that
sexually
cigarette, bro,
for
'cause that bitch burnt out.
entertainment?
I ain't gonna hold you. That's a waste of a cigarette.
Again,
costs $15
the
you
things that we are discussing exist in each of
tweaking,
the
bro.
fields.
Right. Any
That,
field.
right. Not entertainment exclusively, politics, religion, science, everywhere, right? Some of this is human nature, right?
Hey, Katt a smart man,
we
bro.
listen.
I ain't gonna lie, he
and
not
we don't
stupid, bro. He
judge.
not dumb, bro. He not dumb. He's answering these questions very cautiously.
Were there things that you didn't take in your career
Okay,
that you
this the
feel
last
like
question.
were
This is the last question we're gonna do.
like are there things to look out for? Do you feel like
There wasn't for me because I knew I wasn't going to take it, but I did want to get offered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And most of the stuff I wouldn't have believed until I had to get to a certain level to get to see the proof. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Bro.
I was
I feel
as
where you
shocked
coming
as
from.
anybody
I
about
feel where you coming from right there.
how
Your ass went to
powerful
a Diddy
Harvey
party and you was
Weinstein was
motherfucking
at the
confused.
time that I was
get
meeting
it.
with him.
You went to a Diddy party,
and
folks. Your Diddy party
how
did it. A Diddy
I
party.
had how he
They tried to give you the Diddleizer, bro. They tried to give you the Diddleizer.
could not be told no.
Tried to give you that Diddleizer, bro.
That he
I ain't
get
gonna hold
whatever
you.
he
That Diddy Liza
want. You
came.
follow what I'm
Diddy-
saying?
Diddy tried
they'll
to
figure
give
out
you
some
Diddy
way?
Right, so I
know
thought
what's
that
going
didn't
on.
apply to me
I can
because I
read
don't
context
care
clues
about
very,
nothing. But
very easily. I can't take no more, bro. Man, appreciate you made it to all the way to this point of the video, bro. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, bro. This man Katt Williams, fool. It's like he be trinkling. It's like he be trinkling information, but he be like real cautious and smart about it. And I can't blame him for that. Because you gotta play this game. You gotta play this game, bro. But he wild as hell for this cowboy outfit. But yeah, hit the subscribe button, the like button. You already know what's going on with me, bro. I am gone.